Hello, hello. Should be live. Say that every start. Oh. Don't mind me, I'm still getting things set up. I didn't want to start stream because I meant to about an hour ago. I just got lost in the sauce again. Alright. Let me just get... Oh, and then respond to Nicole, because I totally didn't do that. Do. Grab your backpack. Let's go. Jump in. I'm trying to find the fucking... It's usually always on my homepage. Why is it not on my homepage today? What the... Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go in and look. There it is. Alright, let me just make sure that my microphone is going. Alright, so we started a run last night that actually started really well. So we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into that. I was gonna work on my map, but then I was like, yeah, I kinda wanna play a little bit. Right. Then... Oh. Alright. Starts tying the ends. Holy fuck, I'm in the middle of the bed. But pretty fucking awesome. We have our characters like full fucking set except for his hat. And the gloves. The gloves are another thing. But we did find a sledgehammer, which really, really helps us out because that's exactly what we needed. It's the one thing my last run... Like, I'm honestly okay with that character dying. Like, that was totally fine. This run has already started off a million times better. The only thing I need right now is a vehicle. Which we have a gas can. We just need to find a vehicle with a key that we can use. Where's my fatigue at? My fatigue is at 33, which we do have enough time and a low enough fatigue to be able to maybe look at some of the cars in this parking lot. We're not going to be able to be picky choosy. Oh, and we found this thing. This thing is fucking awesome. It has so many guns and ammo in the trunk. I didn't even know this thing existed. Now, we'll replace the holster with something cooler. But we have crates of ammo in here. Like, it is literally 647 units out of a 780 unit trunk. I'm just gonna kind of peek through real quick and just see what's all up in here. An AA-12. Ooh, a desert utility belt. I didn't get a good look at this the last time when I was actually looking through. Seltzer water? Nice. And there's a couple military backpacks in here too. I believe this is a VFB thing, and I love it. It shows. I can't wear it as much as I want to. I'm going to keep it. And I'll put it in the back of this trunk because I'm going to take this truck with me. But we need to find a vehicle with a key. And it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of vehicles around us. So we can just try any of these. Santino! What's up? How you doing? And no, this will not be a very long stream, couple hours. My weekend though starts tomorrow. But tomorrow's also gonna be ass cheek at work, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you for the like, by the way. We are just chilling. This is a brand new run. I think this is the first day. And my character's already pretty much decked out and has a fuck ton of ammo and guns. Bro, what is up with the leather jacket output on this fucking... This is a great fucking run so far. Am I going clubbing? Probably not. Most of what I'm going to be doing tomorrow night is getting off and going to bed. I'm just going to reorganize my hotbar. I mean, it's a fucked up jacket, but it's cool that Save is giving us so many good things. Like that first aid kit, which I'm probably just going to leave in there for now. Unless that thing has a suture needle, then I'll take it. I'm not going to say no to a suture. It does. Ooh. Suture, bandage. Damn, there's survivor zombies in there? Take an X pill? What's an X pill? I'm very uneducated. Alright, any of you guys got the key to that thing? No. It doesn't have the key to its own... Oh, ibuprofen? Bro, that doesn't make you weird. I know some pills that can make you weird. No. Let's move over here real quick and we'll move to this car that's in a little bit better shape than the other vehicles. Like right now I just need a vehicle. It doesn't matter what vehicle as long as it has 4 wheels and drives. And then we need to go to the VHS store. Like, no key? Doesn't mean there is no key, just no key in the vehicle. Any of these can have a key. Ew. I actually had this experience with this one chick I was talking to. Like a real long time ago, back in college. And she came over, sat in my car, expressed feelings for me, and then threw up an entire bottle of fucking... What was it? Pink Moscato? Let's just say I'm scarred on Pink Moscato now. That was the last time I talked to her, too. There were some other issues that kind of ended that. But she was a cool person. One of my best friends back in college. Bro, why is this so fucking friendly with shit? Like, this entire run is like the complete opposite of my last run. Oh my god, and a fucking fancy ass watch too. Is that a base game item? Oh, Luthex watch? I didn't even... It has the same thing as the digital. 1 second, Jake. Jakey! Last time I went to club, I saw some dudes doing meth. Jakey poo. In the bathroom. Oh my... Okay, so... when I was delivering for Amazon for a little bit... I delivered to this house in a small town south of here. And, there was this house that I went up to, and they opened the door, and oh my god, dude, they were covered in black soot. They had, like, those goggles, like, see-through, like, the fucking, like, safety goggles, like, for, like, you know, and, their entire house smelled like ammonia. I was like, yeah, I know what you're doing in there. Like, just answering the fucking door looking like that. Like, with ammonia coming out of your house. Like, bro. And it's funny, too, because I actually told... I don't know if Jake's still in here, but Jake, if you're still in here, I told Allie about that. Because, like, she was from that town, and she was like, yeah, nope, sounds like the town. I was like, oh, okay. Here we go. This is actually not a bad vehicle to start off with. Not a bad vehicle at all. And you know, I think this run started in the fucking car wash, which is insane. Dude, people are wild. Dude, Jake, I have to show you this after I get done taking care of this horde. But just evade my hammer. Okay, so I started this run last night. We're on the 9th, so this is the first day. Thank you for the like. This is the first day. I have a leather jacket that's fresh. A fresh pair of, like, my favorite jeans. I don't have my military boots yet. I have an Alice pack with a sledgehammer. And that entire truck that's in this parking lot over here is filled to the rim with guns and ammo. Like 680 units of space out of a 780 this. Like just nothing but boxes of ammo, crates, guns. Where's the tutu? That's for you, buddy. So, like, this is, like, easily the best start I've ever had in this game. It tops that one where I found the other Alice pack really early on. But also, I have way more guns and ammo, or gun types in this, too. So, it'll help us out during Horde nights. I bet you're not surprised the fact that it's, what, 7:15? And I'm over here drinking a Rockstar. Okay, I'm gonna smoke a ciggy. Wait, do I have anything to light it? Okay, I don't. Do I have the ability to smoke a cigarette with the... I believe I have that mod, right? Yeah. My old ass. Bro, that... Honestly, no. A lot of the reasons why I haven't really been streaming a whole lot lately is just stress from work. Dude, I hate it. It's so fucking miserable right now. Like, I've been in an abusive relationship before, but like this Pepsi is abusive as fuck. Did you guys go out and get that part? Oh, okay. He spent more than he wanted. Still got the board. Well, it sucks too because like stress like that, dude. Something I don't think I've told you before. I'm on Depakote for bipolar 2. The stress fucking screws with that. Like it basically blocks Depakote from functioning the way it should. And Pepsi is a fucking stress hole. Sleep. Well, at least he found out what the problem was, though. It's gotta suck to have an entire computer sitting there that should function. That's why, like, I always notice this, though, with computers, too. Like, with the new features and shit coming out, like, it just makes the board more fragile. It's kind of Because had that board not have, if it didn't have the pinless CPU, it probably would. He probably would have only needed a new processor. But because it's pinless, all the pins are built into the motherboard. It's a nasty trade-off. I would rather have a pin. Well, how are you supposed to know that that handle wasn't meant for carrying the thing? There was no sticker on it that said, like, it. I blame Corsair on that more. Like, a normal drop like that wouldn't break a normal motherboard, but because of the fact that the motherboard itself... Oh, no, it's not a good design. Corsair really needs... Well, what Corsair should have done is had a sticker on there that said, do not lift computer with this handle. Like, even though I fuck with you, Jake, I don't actually blame you for it. Like, that was... Kappa is not blocked by YouTube? What do you mean? Like, honestly, I don't think Corsair should have even included that handle. Like, you can pull... Oh, so that's Kappa? That's not Kappa. It's a moon. The handle is sus. Like, they should have included it. Because trust me, I know you feel genuinely bad. Like, but it wasn't your fault. I'm sure you're not the only person that's probably dropped that case. I mean, who reads a fucking computer case manual? I don't. I didn't when I got mine. Okay, here's the question. When you were building your computer, what was the last part you ordered for it? Whoa. Whoa. Blame the design. It was 100% the design. Yeah, your PC. What was the last part you ordered for it? Holy shenanigans, a SWAT truck. I totally hit that stop sign. That distracted me. I know, but what was the last one that you ordered? Because I've noticed a trend with... Oh, that's a lot of fucking zombies. When I was building the very last part I picked up was... Oh, that's why it's a lot of zombies. I totally forgot I set off a house alarm at that gas station. Holy fuck, that car horn fucking attracts everything, doesn't it? Mine was definitely my GPU. But I also built my computer during the whole fucking COVID bullshit. When GPU prices were like $1,000 for like a 3000 series. Holy hell. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually leave town because I'm not gonna get gas here. It's too dangerous. Oh, don't start lagging like that. Oh my god, thank you. The lights on top of the Suburban fucking turn on. I like that. Makes it feel very apocalyptic. That's when I bought my car. Oh yeah, I know everything went up. And then that's the thing too, is that when all those prices got jacked up, I mean, yeah, they came down a little bit, but they still weren't where they were pre-COVID. Because they found out that they can get away with charging as much as they do. I've never seen this gas station so clear. I need a lighter. Give me a lighter. Give me a lighter. Oh, you have a leather jacket, but you have the classic one. Water, water, water. If you don't know what that is, it's ski mask, the slump god. What? What? Cleaning? Who cleans? Losers. Kidding. I actually need to do some myself, but I'm being kind of lazy about it. I definitely need to do my dishes, though. Bro, this place has no lighters. Who makes... Hey, can you not? I'm trying to get gasoline. I don't need disturbances. One second. Okay. Hell yeah. It was like my Dark Souls run. You just keep restarting until you get the Black Knight sword. And then the Black Knight shield. Or I think the Black Knight shield... No, not the Black Knight shield. It would that one you can just get through a boss soul. There's a Great Shield of Artorias or whatever. Literally, then you go against... was it Gwyn? Whatever the final boss is in that game. I think it's Gwyn. What, the King of Lightning or the God of Lightning or whatever it is. When you go up against him, that shield will literally block everything, and then you just hit him with the Black Knight sword, and you're good to go. With bow only. Oh god, the bow mechanic in that game kind of garbo. However, sorceries in Dark Souls 1 was absolutely overpowered. In both Dark Souls 1 and 2, sorceries are overpowered. Dark Souls 3, it works better if you blend it. Like, I'm running a sorcerer build currently in that game, and I blend it with also like a heavy fighting character as well. So I use like multiple both spells and whatever. I just beat Miter with my buddy Mark. Apparently, it's ranked in the top 5 hardest bosses in any Souls game. Okay, here's the real question. What Dark Souls was your favorite? And which one was your most hated? I'm assuming you played the first 2. If you played the third one too. Third one is honestly not as good as the first one, but it's my second favorite. Dark Souls 2 was, in my opinion, the weakest link, and it's just because of the repetitiveness of the boss fights. Flexile Sentry coming in as a mini boss like what 3-4 separate times after its own boss fight, and then Dragon Rider being like 3 separate boss fights, one of them being a double Dragon Rider. I just thought it was kind of lame and lazy. 3 is like very close to 1. I think I just prefer 1 because of the way it was set up, and it's also the first game. But 3 was definitely up there. However, 3's Ring City DLC I think is my favorite DLC out of all the Dark Souls. Shit was so fucking cool. Especially the twin blade you get. I started using that on one of my characters. Has that special move where it can like cast out like a fire blade. Pretty fucking dope. Oh dude, yeah, 1 was very easy to get lost in, especially if you don't know the progression and how you're supposed to do things. But if you start with the Thief's Key, there's also a character, I think you have to kill the guy at the bonfire. No. I always killed the guy at the bonfire by default because I hate Pate. But the golden armor guy, you have to kill him. If you kill him early, you don't have to fight him as a boss. The katana is actually, I think, the one I'm using right now in my run. But I enchant it with the crystal magic weapon. Alrighty, we have most of our drips, so I'm gonna go into this place and get our hat. However, this place, I'm gonna go ahead and back up my vehicle so I can just hop in, leave the key in it. I don't have a gun. I should have grabbed a gun out of that car. That was my bad. So we're going to have to just hope to God once we find the black cowboy hat, we can just push it off. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, clean. Abraham Lincoln. A little weird. I don't know why there's so many Abraham Lincolns in this town, but hey. I don't know. I mean, maybe Abraham Lincoln was a cowboy. So basically we just walk around and attract as many as we can, and we try to find the one with the black cowboy hat. Now it's easier if we have a gun. I should have grabbed one out of that thing, but that was my bad. Okay, I think I might have seen one over here, but I'm not totally positive because it could just be a zombie with black hair. Why are they all wearing tall hats? It's not very westerny. Like, they didn't get the memo. They thought it was like some, like, Abraham Lincoln fan club or something. Where's my black cowboy hat? Where are you guys located? While my dude just runs around screaming. All I see are white cowboy hats. That's lame. I actually don't like white as a color. Especially on vehicles. And it's just because it's white, everything shows up on it. I mean, so black, everything shows up on too, but not as bad as white. Okay, I am not seeing any black cowboy hats in the mix. But this is the way it always starts. You'll only find like whites, pinks, greens, you know, every other color, and not the black one. But then one of them will come out wearing a black one. It's just so much easier if you have a gun. Oh, look at you. I need you to back up. I'm trying to kill the one with... Well, she lost her cowboy hat, but I need her gloves. Is one of them carrying a BB gun? That's technically a weapon. That one right there behind the cowboy... behind the... Abraham Lincoln hat. See, you'll find one of every color except for black. And then one of them will just magically come out and be like, hey, I'm wearing black. I need that one to come up front. So many whites. Like, I swear, like, every 3 steps is a white cowboy hat. See, green. We found pink. I believe I saw a blue back there. There's another brown. Don't touch me. I don't like being touched by bloody fingers. Wait, do I... No, I don't. Oh, wait, I have a fucking whistle. I have to watch my endurance. You are not the one that I seek. Thought that was the one with the... I was trying to get that one's gloves. You are the one that I hit. I'm just gonna every time I see that zombie, I'm just gonna give it a good whack. Are you wearing a fucking... Is that a fucking Hawaiian shirt? Bro, first, you're in Kentucky. Secondly, you're at a freaking historical, like... What is this, like a fucking... historical town type of thing? Like, I don't know what to call it. Like... Not the place for a Hawaiian shirt. I wonder if you go up there. Or you could probably definitely fall through that hole. On a 41's got a, or 42's got a lot of built-in traps. I don't know if was this in 41? I don't think this place was in 41. At least I've never seen it. I didn't know of its existence until recently. Oh damn, I really thought that was a black cowboy hat. I was about to just fucking go bananas and bump into it. How the fuck? Come on. There's green. I do this for the drip. Drip value. I wish it was like a store that sold cowboy hats. As like a souvenir. So you could just go into it and then grab one. Like, it'd be a perfect store for this. We might not get lucky on it, but it's okay because we'll get another... We'll get one through a horde night. And when you least expect it's usually when you find one. You'd be driving and there'll just be a zombie in a group. Okay, I have a very small window. My dude's absolutely flipping his shit. His panic is at 100. A hundo panic. He's panicking, but not at the disco. Yeah, we might not be able to get one. Because the vast majority of people that I'm looking at are either wearing Abraham Lincoln hats or white cowboy hats. And I need a black cowboy hat. Okay, yeah. It's okay. We'll find another one at some point. Historic coalfield. Relive old Kentucky. Ooh, look at that. Maps. It's okay. We will be A-okay. Alright, well, no luck there, but it's okay. Another couple places that we can hit really early on. One place is, of course, the VHS store in Riverside. We can also go to Rosewood and attempt to get into the fire station. Get a couple axes. Honestly, that's what we're going to do first. Probably head over there. Horde night starts tomorrow. But of course, I'm going to kind of just zoom around some of these zombies. Kind of just check. I'm looking for drip. Any of y'all got the hat that I'm looking for? In 41, finding a black cowboy hat was like nothing. You literally just drive through any group and there'd be one wearing it. 42, not the same. Oh shit, okay, so this is gonna take us through Grapeseed. Grapeseed is sketchy. Grapeseed is very sketchy. I think I might go with the church base on this run, but I'm not going to do the giant walls like I did. I don't know if what I'm going to do. Because Phallus Lake is just too good of a town. Like, it's such a great town to camp in. It's right in the middle of, like, everything. But also that neighborhood's nice too, but it's just too far. If it was more center map, I'd totally camp there. I don't know, I might get lucky in Grapeseed, though. And then, at some point, we need to go pick up a Doug. This is the run. I'm not going to convert my save, though, to 4215 until after more traits gets updated over to that, because I will not play without more traits. It is a must for all my runs. So the real nice part about Grapeseed is it's a custom map that you can download. It adds the town to the highway just right outside of Rosewood. If you take a left, leads you right into Grapeseed. It is a phenomenal place. I love Grapeseed. There's actually an ammo factory in it, which makes a really nice POI. However, it is very difficult to get into sometimes because you can guide hordes into the fence and there's not a whole lot of wiggle room. So as far as like, there's only one exit out of the main part. So if you flood that with a horde, you just get kind of cornered. But it also has a very large tool store. Oh, so the W900s is working, because that's one of the semis right there. I'm kind of curious if they fixed the trailer yet. We can check. We can check right now. That is actually a freezer trailer. However, it should still hold the same space. 65, 65. That's still 130. That's so lame. There's apparently a fixed version, but you can only access it through debug. What's that? Steel and... What the fuck is that? That's a terrible sign. Steel and stain? I'm guessing that's what that is. First of all, that's a terrible tattoo parlor name. And secondly, terrible color and font. It's very hard to read. Very, very hard to read. This town actually has one of my favorite places to loot a poster out of. It's got like a Breaking Bad poster, which makes me happy. So yeah, this building right here, it's a tool store, very large. Just like the one that's in Irvington. Irvington has this tool store that is fucking massive. Like, great place to go looking for sledgehammers, anything, because there's just so much storage space and so much potential to find what you're looking for. A little tricky to get into it because Irvington is a flooded town, but not as bad as some of the other ones, like Ekron and Brandenburg are pretty packed. Although, no, I would say Irvington's up there too, because the second you get into downtown Irvington, it's like fucking shoulder to shoulder for the most part. Especially if you go near where that gun store is. That's another thing that I absolutely love about the new towns. They add, I think each one of them has a gun store. I know Irvington does. I know Ekron does. Barrel of gun. That's an Ekron. I want to say Brandenburg does too. If not, I know Brandenburg does have a police department. There is one in Grapesea, but it's super hard to get into. So, little schnazzy trick. Sorry, I'm also kind of looking out for survivor houses in here. So if I'm hitting zombies, which I know I'm hitting zombies, it's because I'm not paying attention to actually where I'm driving. I'm just looking for survivor houses, anything that we can gain access to. But anyway, a little schnazzy trick that I do a lot on my runs, as far as trying to get a fire axes or a sledgehammer early, is we turn off our car and then we just run into the building. Now it might be fucked. So I'm going to blow my whistle. I'm going to try to pull these zombies out towards me where I'm at. And then I'm going to come around. I'm going to go in through the front door. Also, keep an eye out for these things, too. You can find free fire axes here, too. Today is not that day. It only has a fire extinguisher in the back. That'd be good for week 1. Firefighter axe. I don't know if I have one of these, but I'm going to take it anyway. Firefighter axe. This is kind of a weak spawn for firefighter axes. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. You can take the dull ones too. All you need is a whetstone, and you can sharpen that right back up. Get some use out of it. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Oh, fuck yeah. And I should already have a crowbar, so that's good there. I almost got bit! Okay, so we're gonna hop the fence. That's just so I can get into that into my truck without getting bit. Haha, bitches. All right, cool. We're moving quickly because tomorrow is the first horde night. It won't be a lot of zombies. It'll be 25 to start off with, which is a very small amount. But each subsequent horde night, which is every 3 weeks from the previous, will have an increase of 65. So the second one will have 90. The third one will have 155, and then so forth. And the cap on Horde Night is 1,000 compared to the, I think it's what, 600 as default. But with the gun mods I have, it should be no issue. And the fact that we found a sledgehammer like right off the bat should help us out tremendously. Should help us out tremendously. To take a left or to go straight? That is the question. I'm going to take a left here. I'm going to go through Phallus Lake. And that is just to see how bad it is, so when I go in there, I know how to prepare for it. Because we might need to just start blasting bitches. I don't know, maybe we should stop off at like a farmhouse or something, because that might actually help us out a little bit more. Get some sleep and then go in the morning, and maybe we can actually secure some place out there. However, it is, like I said, moving into the first Horde Night, so... we'll go on the side of caution and probably not move in right away until after Horde Night. Ooh, look at you. Look at you guys. Now, I will be back for this. I have plans with the siren vehicles that might actually help out during thicker Horde Nights. And shotguns are not something that I have high on my priority list right now because you need a good aiming skill to use them. Outside of that, if you put like a choke on a shotgun, it'll actually work a little better at lower levels, but I would almost stick solely to pistols and rifles because you get better accuracy that way. Shotguns in 41 were obviously like the fucking golden child of guns. Easy way to get leveled up. So, in previous streams, I've actually mentioned that these signs are were solid or weren't solid. You can drive right through them. That got changed. Oh wait, never mind. Apparently certain ones are. I take that back. You can drive right through these, except for in multiplayer. Multiplayer, for some reason, those things are solids. Makes no sense. Same with the railroad crossing stuff. Railroad crossings are also like the arms that go down, like those things. Those are invisible. So you can drive right through them. Not sure on multiplayer though. I only know a lot of where the that they're non-solids because I've driven through them so many times drifting. And the few times that I did hit a solid one, it ended up fucking up my character pretty bad. Alright, how bad are you? Phallus Lake. Pretty packed. Ooh, look at you, trailer. Not bad, not bad actually. This is This is better than I expected, honestly. I was expecting more shoulder to shoulder, having to drive around hordes and shit. This isn't bad at all. Watch, the entire horde's down at the church. That would suck. No church hordes, please. No church hordes. Uh-oh. Loading lag. I haven't loaded these cells yet, so we're going to get a little bit of a stutter. We'll stop off here. This will be a good stop off point. Hopefully, not too many zombies. I'm going to turn this off so we don't attract the zombies. See, even this has more storage in a semi. Because you have 135 spaces in there, and then in here you have 91. I Did I fuck with erosion? I might have. When I said that that wasn't a good axe pull, it was a great axe pull. We have 7 axes. And a sledgehammer. Alright, bitches. Bring it. Whack. You too. Bob Ross. With a beard. A full beard. Not a full beard. That's actually fucking shaggy. Bob Ross didn't have a full beard, but he kept it nice and clean. Or did he have a goatee? Fuck, what did Bob Ross have? A full beard. I guess he did kind of go. That was Bob Ross. There's a couple pictures in there where he did have kind of a shaggy beard. It honestly could have been because Authentic Z does have Bob Ross as a zombie. But I doubt it. There's no ID on him, so we can't tell if it's an Authentic Z Bob Ross. Honestly, Bob Ross's afro distracts you from his other facial hair. But we love our Bob. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go in through the bedroom window. Just don't set off the house alarm, please. Okay, this is gonna set off a house alarm, isn't it? No. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd that other one go? Oh, hi! Down. You stay on top of that one while I take care of this one, and then I'll take care of the other one on the ground afterwards. I'm actually kind of considering maybe no. As nice as it would be because of the field, I think this would be a terrible base. And it's just because of the grass. Do we have any reading material? Why do I have 2 crowbars on me? Get rid of 1. And then I'm going to read these real quick so that at least we have them. It's a good amount of Louisville already. I know we've traveled pretty far. Baggy jeans. Is bra storage on in 42? I would totally wear a bra if we have that. Window, close curtains. Close queens. Why is the table sideways? Because that's fucking massive. I'm stretching my back. Sucks. No, we should probably smoke a ciggy first. sent me a gift. That will be opened tomorrow to increase friendship level. Bandage. Oh, a plunger. That is top tier. No, that's like a panic weapon when you have nothing else. Wait a second. We took the Siggy, but we didn't smoke it because I'm getting distracted by Pokemon. My dude looks like he should be in like a jazz club. What the fuck is on the end of that? Was that like a cloud of smoke or what's in my hand? Was I smoking? Oh no, it was the whistle. I still had the whistle in my hand. Okay. Oh, pardon me, Autumn. My apologies. Trying to catch a Charmander. Okay, so it is Horde night. We're gonna have to take a midday nap. The first one won't be bad. It'll only be about 25 zombies. We can easily kill that. But I am gonna go grab timber. Yarn. I don't have a cat. I did. It was shit, so I traded it to Grandma. I sent it to Grandma's house. There was an old game for the PC. Real old game. I think it was for the... I think it came out for Windows ME. Called Babies. And if you ever heard of it, basically it's like you get a child. You get like basically a bunch of babies, and then you can like do things with them, like I think like change your diapers, stuff like that. And there was an option. You could only have so many babies at your house at one time, so you can send some to grandma's house if you wanted to bring more in. Well, I didn't know Grandma's house, you can get the babies back from Grandma's house. So I thought when I was a kid, I thought once you put the babies into Grandma's house, like once you send them to Grandma's house, that was just it. Like you couldn't get your child back like that. Like that was it for the, like Grandma just steals your kid, right? Turns out you can actually trade babies out between Grandma's house and your own, and that's something I learned when I was a little older. I was like, oh, I didn't know that, because it was funniest thing, because I used to think that was just it, like Grandma just kept your kid. Damn, it was just a normal Bulbasaur. Ooh. Fucking Snorlax, bro. Gym feed. Yeah, I'm that douchebag that puts a Snorlax in a gym. At least busier ones, so they're more annoying to deal with. Less likely for people to want to actually take it down. This better be a perfect Snorlax. How many of my balls that's breaking? I may or may not have started driving a bit too early, but at the same time we do have cat's eyes. The problem is I have a light in my face. And it's making trying to see my screen so much fucking harder. Wow. I almost just ran over a family of bunnies. So I am on my way. I just ran over a family of bunnies. I am on my way back to Riverside. I want to go grab a pistol, some ammo. But mainly the reason why I'm driving back to Riverside is to stop at that VHS store and hopefully get a Carzone episode out of it. That's the plan, Stan. Will that plan work out? Who knows? Nobody does. Nobody. Nobody knows. Oh. Well, I don't know what I just ran over, but whatever it is just made my dashboard. Probably more bunnies. I can't see shit. It's also harder to see when you're driving, like, you know, 95 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, whatever we're going. Max speed! That's a fatty group. Please don't. I actually really do like this Suburban. Drives nice. We have been to a lot of places already. A Mini Coupe. That one zombie, when I hit it, just went flying. Alright, so this is the plan. It's a terrible plan, but it's worked out every time. So, you know, hey, maybe it's not such a bad plan. Get to the hit vids. Run into the hit vids. Lock our proximity inventory. Carzone episode 1. Carzone episode 2. And then we run back out. And ba-bam. We now can fast track to hot wiring. Huh. You can't stop me. Alright, plan number 2. We need to get like a pistol or something. And then get some ammo for it. Like I said, only a 25-piece horde night. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Ooh. Get out. Fucking getting free rides on my hood. Like, that's illegal. Sorry, this Uber ain't free, buddy. So, just to not attract a horde over to the truck, I'm gonna go around. So that's a survivor house right there. I've already looted it, but I think there's still more shit in it. Wow, that was a shitty-ass Snorlax. Fucking waste of a goddamn berry. It's okay. Fucking 2-star. I have better ones. There's a fucking M16 here. Wait, does this have an MK2 mag? Yeah, it does. Dude, there's no fucking way. There's 3 M60 belt pouches. This is ridiculous. Oh, that takes up point 22. Wait, is there a deagle in here? I don't think there is. Mini 14. Apparently putting an empty mag in there helps. What was the ammo type on this? .223. Low gauge. .223. There we go. So the crates only hold 4, so it's not super OP. Like, we're still gonna need to go out and go grab some shit, but for now, that'll work. Oh. Okay, I'll take those. Never mind. It's a little bit more OP than I expected, because that actually opens up. Oh my god. It's like a fucking Russian nesting doll. So a case gives you a pack gives you a box. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have a good amount of fucking ammo. So we'll keep that in our bag. The rest of that will just go in our trunk. That's stupid. I'm not about to shoot. We're moving slow because we're carrying so much shit. At least until we get to the car. I'm gonna put all this extra shit away. Okay, that'll be good. Nice. All right, should we good to go? Hello there, friend. You're wrecked. All right, and then just so we have this, I'm gonna go into here. We're gonna go to the TV, and we are gonna go to device options and put a Car Zone episode into it. Nice. Okay. Nice. This one also has Woodcraft episode 7. But I ain't gonna do that until I read. Honestly, what's like the level cap on that 3? Welcome, moderators. The ice palace is melting. Oh no. Oh, fuck, it's already 8:21, bro. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Work's gonna be ass. But it's okay. Alright, let's go get ourselves in position where we want to fight this. I mean, we still have, what, like 10 hours till I start spawning everything? But I'm also debating on where I actually want to do this at. Like a part of me wants to go back to the western town to see if I can't pull off a hat, but not today. Today's not the day for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the house that we were in, that we spent the night in last night. And that's where we're going to fight the whole... Well, it's not really a horde. It's like 25 zombies. How many zombies would be necessary to call it a horde? Because 25 to me is just a fatty group. Like a... Oh, yeah. I always call a horde... Or a horde consists of multiple groups. I wanted to see how fast this thing can shoot. It can shoot pretty quick. This thing is punchy, honestly. How about the pistol? What type of noise is that? Nice. Okay, I actually do like this Mini 14. Very, very nice. I don't know, this run just started off so well. I've never actually had approached the first Fortnite with this much shit. As far as like ammo, guns, and everything else goes. Backpack, yes, but never a good weapon set. Did I run over that zombie on my way back up? I don't know. Possibly. Possibly. You thought I was going to crash into that. You probably had your hopes up. But I was prepared. I was ready. Our fatigue is high enough. We can take a nap. Without sleeping medication. Definitely don't need that shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't really like this sidearm very much. I'm gonna trust my dude's not gonna oversleep. It was still kind of early. I didn't think that he would. Oh, that was all the maps. I'm just gonna fast forward time until we get there. Actually, we should probably eat something. Maple syrup. Fuck yeah. Oh, what is going on here? Surviving the storm, possibly? There's 3 main mods to this run. One is Horde Night that happens every 3 weeks after the previous one. So after today, the next one won't be till the 1st of August. Then there will be the Calm Before the Storm. That one basically huddles every zombie within... Well, I have it jacked up. It's usually it's like 200 tiles, but mine is bumped to 600 tiles. So about the sound of a house alarm. House alarm, I think, if I remember right, reading right, I think it was 600 tiles. That one basically huddles, like, there's a calm phase and then there's a storm phase. The calm phase happens the 27 days after the previous storm phase, or 27 days from the start of the game, depending on, you know, where you're at. So about once a month, you'll get a Calm Before the Storm event. It basically huddles all the zombies, and then for 12 hours, there's a... The default is 6 hours for it, but I have it set to 12 hours, where our character will just emit a really loud noise. Now, we can't hear it, but it's basically on top of our player, and it tracks every zombie within that radius. For 12 hours, it's just us running around trying not to die. Alright, Horde Night. 25 zombies. Should not be hard. Unless they're all tanks from Left 4 Dead. Come on, black cowboy hat. There's a sexy time zombie back there. There's always a sexy time zombie in these hordes. 24, 23, 22, 21. 20. I only took so many shots because I was long shotting with like no aiming skill and no sight. $18. $17. $16. $15, $14, $13, $12, $11, $10. Where's the rest of them? Oh, just kind of chilling out here. We have 10 left. 9, 8. Okay, there's 8 more, but where the fuck did they go? Where'd they go? Whoa. There's still 8 zombies left from Horde Night. Alright, car horn it is. We need something loud. Our whistle will work, but a car works better. Hurry at Zams. Okay, so 8 are just lost. They're gone in the wind. They said, we don't want to be a part of that shooting fest. They didn't want to be a target. I don't blame them. My dude's got some sharp shooting skills. Not really. Blind luck. Cool. Yeah. Window. Close curtains. Did not mean to open those. We need water. We'll go ahead and sleep. I'll take us into daytime, hopefully. Never mind. My dude's fucking smoking addiction woke him up. Oh, dude, I cannot get my back to crack. Oh, a pack of hot dogs. Water bottles are filled. It is raining titties out here. I like looking at these tapes. It's fine. How is this fine, John? Didn't you hear what the head ghoul said, Ted? It can only create something based on our thoughts. So all we have to do is keep our heads empty. Easiest thing in the world. Distant thudding footsteps. Easiest thing for you, maybe. How are we supposed to keep free of thought? Not all thought, Ted, just thoughts of living things. Think of mountain streams. Guys? A bowl of oatmeal, banana peels. Thudding footsteps a little closer. We need to get off this roof now. We need... Guys, it's too late. I thought of something. You what? What did you think of, Harold? I couldn't help it. I knew I was going to think of something. What did Harold think of? So I thought of the cuddliest, fluffiest, cutest thing I know. Something that could never, ever hurt us. What did you think of, Harold? Sporfo, the raccoon? Raccoony screams is building, and I couldn't hear. I didn't get the last part. It just cut out too quickly. Okay, that one wasn't as interesting as some of the other ones. All the dog goblins are good. Oh, wow. One of them showed up. Two of them showed up. That takes some real courage. Oh, I didn't put the fucking magazine in? Six. Five. Four. Three. Two. One. Coordinate complete. Nice. All right. The next one will be on the 1st of August, so we got some time to kind of get a base set up, get some guns and ammo there for a bigger horde night. Like I said, next one will be 90 pieces. It won't be too bad. No cowboy hats in that group or gas masks, but the bigger ones will have more of that type of stuff that we need to complete our character's drip. So interesting enough, whatever, I don't know what mod's causing it, but every single time I press E, the error counter goes up. So one of the mods is causing, I could look at my log and see what it is, but it doesn't affect anything besides just giving me errors. Not the end of the world. All right, let's go take a peek at the church. The church is one of my favorite camping spots. It's the one in Phallus Lake by the other lake. This is not the entrance we wanted to use, but it's the entrance we chose. So there's a zombie inside the car. That's weird. Not the way I'm gonna go to the church. We're gonna go this way. Hang a right. And then we'll go around the lake. Wow. I was like, why is my camera not zooming and my mouse just died? Okay, I had to stop that. My character went into this infinite click. Damn, critical. I love it. Whoa, there's Ams. Julio. It's in one of the, it's in that church. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't think that there was going to be this many inside of here. There usually isn't. This is super risky shooting. Oh, hi. Funeral service? Your own funeral, bitch. Get wrecked. So I'm just gonna hard assume that there's probably no zombies up here. Because I literally just unloaded a bunch of rounds in here, so that it definitely would have been noticed. Alright, well, we have a secure building. For the most part. I'm gonna go open up all the downstairs windows just so that we don't lose them. I don't really want them broken, like, right off the bat, because that shit sucks. It makes it more dangerous because zombies can just enter at their own will, but at least our windows will be okay. Until we can get them barricaded. Which I have stuff I could easily get them barricaded. I just need to get some nails, which... There's a tool store and a farming supply store. The farming supply store does have guns and ammo in it. I'm not going to do what I did with the other one, put a massive wall around. Or at least I'm not going to make it as big if I do. It's just going to be a wall. And that's it. Crack my back again. But yeah, and then we'll get this town cleared out. Calm Before the Storm is a really good way of clearing out a town like this. It's not good for like places like Riverside because you just end up getting like, fucked by like massive hordes or like any type of big town. But Phallus Lake itself has a pretty manageable Calm Before the Storm stuff, so... Fuck yeah. How much storage is in this like little green trailer here? I'm kind of curious. There's a fucking Glock in here. Nice. $233, that's not bad. I found one of the large ones though. Thanks for the like. Okay, I thought that one noticed me. I was like, what? What? At the end of the day, we gotta remember, God is always watching. Yeah, a zombie broke out through there. Cool. And then our cars, we have a bunch of axes, stuff like that. So we'll be able to get some wood and clear up the property a bit, get it all cleaned up, get a wall around this place so at least we have some sort of protection. And then this town, actually it's my favorite for Horde Night because you can loop zombies basically like around this building, around here, and then around here. It only works for so long until you get a really massive horde. And then once you get the massive one, it's... That's what she said. But once in the Horde Night get bigger, it becomes harder to kind of train them around there. But if you put a couple generators down and some floodlights, you can pretty much see the entire night. It's fucking awesome. But yeah. Anyway. I am actually going to end stream here. It is getting kind of late. But we are moving into the weekend. Tomorrow's going to be ass cheeks. But we should have a later stream tomorrow night. And then I won all day Sunday. Most of the day Monday. Want to say thanks to everyone for joining. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever's for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.